Alrighty, we got us a drop room with a little bump out that needs the carpet seamed together on it. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how to seam carpet together, have that seam look flawless, and do it with minimal skills. So what's good? It's Carpet Mike here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, bringing you the tips, tricks, and strategies to be a mega success in the carpet and flooring industry. But first things first, we need us a razor blade with a super sharp, fresh blade in it here. Now, if the blades are the slightest bit dull, your seam is going to be janky, so keep that in mind. But also keep in mind it's real easy to cut your fingers. Don't cut your fingers. So we threw a nice clean edge on the first piece there, and if you don't have the ability to keep a nice steady hand like I just showed you, just lay a straight edge on the backing there and trace that. Now we got our next piece lined up over here. Let's go ahead and get this cut in. So let's make it nice and manageable. We're going to go ahead and do a tracing the line on the back of this one. Slowly do that. Same exact scenario though. If you don't have the ability to do this, keeping a steady hand, then just throw a straight edge on this piece as well. That will give you a nice clean cut. We're going to work our way all the way across both pieces here. And once this one has a clean cut on it, we're going to go ahead and line them up. Make sure they line up nicely. And then we're going to get the seam tape in place and burn this baby together. So we're going to fold that in a little bit. We're going to slide it towards the wall, get everything lined up. Looking good, looking good. Give it a little brush, make sure everything's going the right way. You always want to check that beforehand, but sometimes, hey, we get caught slipping and we do a reversal. Next, we're going to get some seam tape down here. We're going to burn up these little extra pieces of seam tape we have. So get the first little slider under there. All right, everything's good. Let's get a little bit extra. Go wall to wall, even a little bit hefty with it. And once that's halfway under the main piece, it'll line up halfway under the other piece, and we're going to drop this seam iron in here and burn these two together. Now, when you're burning the seam, if you're new to this, take your seam iron, set the heat dial at between 2 and 3. This will give you a little bit more time to work with the seam and take your time burning that glue. If you're a seasoned pro, you can just cook it on 4 like we like to do and just blow right through that thing, no problem whatsoever. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that glue's melted. We're going to slide it an iron's length forward. Once we know it's all that glue's melted right there, we're going to go ahead and slap that seam together, blend it in with our fingertips, and the main thing of all this is make sure the carpet backing is lining up with the carpet backing on the other piece. Do not let the fibers fall down into the glue or you will have a clunky, chunky seam and it will look all bad. Just blend it in with your fingertips there. Less is more when it comes to the tool game in my world, you know what I'm saying? Why overinvest if you don't have to? Take that extra cash and put it into assets that are actually going to pay you back. Now we're going to slide the seam iron forward again. We're up against the wall, blend that in. Oh, look how nice that looks there. That's all there is to it. So the main thing is everybody says seaming carpet is the hardest part. Really, yeah, it's just the cut is the hardest part. You get a good cut on it, it is easy to seam carpet together. Now, if you have any questions about the carpet and flooring industry, you could drop those down below. I will try and create follow-up videos answering your questions for you. As always, I truly appreciate you tuning into this. Thank you so much. And let's blend this in here so I can see you on the next video.